Hello students, good morning and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are starting third chapter, that is the outward appearance of a business letter. In the first chapter we have studied about the meaning of communication and its method, and in second chapter we have learned effective letter writing and its various style, right? In addition, we also learn about the various styles of letter writing. Okay. Now, in this chapter, we will learn outward appearance of a business letter. We considered that letter is an important medium of communication and that to contains prime significance as it is an inevitable tool for business. Okay, letter carrying such importance if it lacks in any of the 6 attributes of outward appearance like paper, typing, margin, folds, envelope or superscription, then it fails to create desired impact. And in such a case, there are all possibilities of the development of business getting hampered. Also, the letter writer is devalued. Therefore, it becomes necessary to be careful about the outward appearance of a letter in addition to its content and style. We learn about commercial communication and the meaning and types of commercial correspondence. We realize its importance and also noted that letters, especially when used for business purpose, 7 important characteristics has to be taken care of. Some of them are conciseness, correctness and clarity. Right? In addition to that, we also learn about different styles of letter writing. Now, outward appearance of a letter. A letter is drafted with proper prior planning, but if the outward appearance is not attractive, the receiver will be least interested in reading it, and it may affect the business of the writer adversely. The outward appearance of a business letter includes envelope, superscription, quality of paper used, its folds, typing, etc., which could be evaluated at a glance. These elements determine the outward appearance of a business letter. Now, matters that make the appearance of a letter attractive. Paper and its selection. The paper on which a business letter is written should be taken into consideration from 3 different angles, that is size, color and quality. Generally, the paper used for letter writing is of A4 size that provides ample space for presenting a write-up. These days, almost all the countries follow the measurement of A series of paper size, and accordingly for commercial correspondence or printing attached to computer, paper size A4 is used. The dimension of that is 8.3 inch into 11.7 inch. The paper color generally remains snow white. Certain firms do prefer pastel shades for letter writing, and light sky blue, yellow or pink colors are preferred. And ink should not spread on paper. This principle remains the sole factor for determining paper quality. Okay, in addition to this, since an official letter is to be punched and filed, paper of good quality does not threaten the possibility of tear. Okay. So consider the size, color and quality. Most common is A4, but legal size are used for legal purposes. Smaller size is used for invitation or etc. Color most common is snow white. Other options include pastel shades, light pink, yellow, blue, etc. I already explained you. Bad quality may result in tearing of paper or spreading of ink. Second is the typing. In the present times, commercial correspondence generally does not take place in the form of handwritten letters. These letters are generally drafted on computers and printed. Okay? Handwritten letters have remained limited to writing of personal letters. Typing should be legible. For a computer typed letter, font of different types and sizes are available. Simple fonts with least cursive variations increase legibility, and therefore they are generally used for commercial correspondence. Proper care in typing provides elegance and brilliance to the write-up and letter both. In addition to that, line spacing adds attractive look to the letter. The commonly preferred line spacing is 1, 1.15 or 1.5. Right, so most of letters are typed on computers and printed. Words should be legible. Consider font type, font size and spacing. Example of font types. Here is example of font types. We have received your letter. Okay, you can see. Example of font size. Size is given here. Size 40, size 30, size 20, size 15, size 10, right? सो आप पढ़ सको उस हिसाब से फ़ॉन्ट की साइज़ होनी चाहिए. और एग्जाम्पल ऑफ स्पेसिंग भी दिया गया है. देखो पहले 0.5 देन 1 फिर 1.15 आफ्टर देन 1.15 1.50 50 देन स्पेसिंग ऑफ 2. सो द बॉडी ऑफ द पेपर एंड कंटेंट के ऊपर वो डिपेंड करता है कि कौन सी कितनी स्पेस रखनी चाहिए. राइट, दो लाइन के बीच में कितनी स्पेस रखनी चाहिए वो देखो. फर्स्ट में देखो, फर्स्ट लाइन में जहाँ पे 0.5 है वहाँ पे वो दो लाइन है वो मर्ज हो रही गई है. राइट, सो इट शुड बी टेक केयर. देन मार्जिन, it is a pretty obvious that stretched from the top to bottom, that is from the top left corner to the down right corner, does not please our eye. Thus keeping margins and leaving space on all four sides attribute beauty to a letter. Margins are kept on the left and right hand sides of the paper. And left margin is kept larger as compared to the one at the right. Generally on the right margin is 1 inch broad and on the left 1.5 inch. Commercial letters are to be filed and preserved. Letters are punched on the left to be filed and therefore broader space on the left remains convenient. The similar logic is applied for the space left on the top and bottom of the page. At the bottom it is generally 1 inch and at the top it remains 1.5 inch. Whereas many letter writers prefer identical space pattern on top and bottom. Example is given here. राइट, जो पेज दिया गया है उसमें देखो कैसे कैसे स्पेस रखी हुई है. राइट, और फिर हम जो पेज सेटअप है उसमें से हम टॉप लेफ्ट बॉटम राइट वो सब कर सकते हैं कंप्यूटर में. ओके, या फिर हम टॉप बॉटम लेफ्ट राइट सब जगह सब चारों साइड हम इक्वल स्पेस भी रख सकते हैं. अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक स्पेस बताया ना गया हो कि इतना ही रखना चाहिए तब. ओके, फोर्थ वन इज फोल्ड. When we take proper care about the paper margin and typing of business letters, equal amount of care should be taken while the paper, that is letter, is folded and kept in the envelope. To select the envelope of proper size is very important. If the paper is folded 3 to 4 times horizontally and vertically and compressed in a small envelope, then it will take much time and also fail to create good impression about the letter writer in the mind of the reader. Therefore, let us know about the common practice of folding a letter. The paper can be given maximum 3 folds before putting. It is an envelope. First would be a vertical fold covering the space paid for margin on the left. Thereafter, keeping into consideration the size of the paper, it can be given 2 or 3 horizontal folds so that the paper is divided into 3 or 4 equal parts by folds. This provides convenience to the reader while he opens the envelope to read the letter and also when it is filed. Okay, you can see in this picture. Fifth, envelope. The first thing that reaches the receiver is the envelope. He would read the content of the letter after opening the envelope. Therefore, one should be present in the matter of selecting envelope. Many a times with the latter, several papers are enclosed. In such cases, using envelope of small size is not proper. Generally, a rectangle and vertical envelope is used for business letters. The paper of envelope should match with the higher quality paper and shade of paper used for letter writing. This gives attractive look. Okay? If the paper is white, the envelope should be white as well. If paper of pastel shade is used for letter, the envelope should match it. For business letters, envelope with vertical axis on right is used. Certain firms, banks and LIC use window envelopes. Okay? To display specially receipts. In this type of envelopes, a window is made by cutting the portion where receiver's address is written as part of inside address is clearly read. Transparent paper is attached on the cut space so that the receiver's address which is written as part of inside address is clearly read. With this type of envelope, the latter is folded in such a manner that the inside address finds its space beneath the window. That is, the transparent paper and receiver's address is properly seen. As a result, the receiver's address is not to be retyped on the envelope. Okay, generally 4 letters containing confidential matters, window envelopes are not used. इस पिक्चर में आप देख सकते हो, पहले फोल्ड्स करना है, फिर इंसर्ट करना है, फिर सील करना है. अगर एनवेलप छोटा हो और जो हम जो लेटर भेज रहे हैं वो अगर बड़ा हो तो वो एनवेलप के अंदर इजीली नहीं आएगा, राइट. तो उस हिसाब से हमें फोल्ड करना चाहिए, उस हिसाब से हमें एनवेलप चूज़ करना चाहिए. आई होप इट इज़ क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू. Last one, superscription. The envelope generally contains the receiver's as well as the writer's address with PIN code. In addition to this, in the top middle part, instructions regarding the dispatch of letter like book, post, register ID, local personal are written. Thereafter, towards the right hand side, the receiver's name, address, name of the place, pin code, etc. is written. The writer's address is generally printed in the lower horizontal band or written in the left down corner. When invitation letters or circulars are dispatched in envelopes, the sender's address is printed at the back of the envelope. Okay? यहाँ पे जो ये पिक्चर में दिया गया है आप देख सकते हो इजीली. ओके, आई होप यू ऑल लर्न एंड एंजॉयड वेल. Anyone wants to add regarding this chapter, they can ask me in Zoom meeting. Okay, thank you.